Hey, welcome to Resting Sketchface. Let's see if I can do all 4 Ninja Turtles in 5 minutes. Alright, a quick reminder of what the Ninja Turtles look like. The Ninja Turtles look different depending on which era you meet them in. So generally though, they're identified by the multicolor headbands, green skin, and usually open mouths with grrr, teeth exposed and stuff like that. Ninja Turtles are amazing just because they have remained relevant for so long and in so many different styles. So I'm going to attempt a few different styles when I do my 4 Ninja Turtles. Okay, so let's put 5 minutes on that clock there. Put that, make sure that's nicely in frame. Let's give it a start and see how I do this time. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's start with Leonardo. I'm going to do these with a rough. I wasn't going to. My original attempts weren't. But I'm also realizing that I am out of my comfort zone in trying to get all these details down in the time that I have allotted. So maybe if I just kind of like play it up a little bit, and I try to work on it like this, maybe I can make sure I can capture what I want to capture before I get my colors involved, right? So here's an old school Leonardo. We're going to call him Leo. He's got the old, like kind of like turtle beak look that the Ninja Turtles used to have, and so we're going to just kind of fill in here and give him a katana blade as a weapon coming out of his back, and he's got, there we go. We're going to call this Leo. All right, so next up we're going to do Mikey. We're going to do Michelangelo. Michelangelo is the party guy, so we're going to go with the different style of Ninja Turtle, the style that I actually grew up knowing them as, with this is the kind of cartoony style. I'm not going to pretend like I got on board when they were still at Mirage and still doing Daredevil type of vigilante stuff. No, I definitely got into them in their Archie comic days, and and the cartoons. I love the cartoons growing up. I don't remember all the plot lines and stories and stuff like that, but you know, that's how I kind of knew that I could draw something, because I figured out that the Ninja Turtles are just, they have like all these markers where their limbs are with the shoulder pads and the knee pads and stuff like that. So it made it easy for me to understand what I was looking at and how to recreate that stuff. So again, let's do over here. We're going to start, I'm going to do Donatello, and I'm going to do Donatello in a kind of stylized look. Make sure that everything is still on frame, because I realized I moved my canvas here, my pad. Okay, so we're going to do Donatello in this style, and I'm going to give him these eyes, and it's going to be this is going to be like kind of the hybrid version between the Michael Bay realistic styles and kind of the stylized versions of the Ninja Turtles that you see out there. Now I'm going to apologize, because I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to try to do Raphael, and I'm going to do him in a style that I've seen a couple times. I don't remember if this was involved in a storyline or anything like that. Like I said, I don't really remember the Ninja Turtles lore and story and stuff like that. But I remember there being a singular remaining turtle, and he was out for revenge for the other turtles. And I remember them having, instead of like a headband, they had like a full-on mask. So this is what I remember from that. So I don't know. Maybe somebody can let me know what that was all about. I know at one point they killed a Ninja Turtle, didn't they? So let's make sure that these guys are identifiable outside of the colors. So let's give them that, and he will have his psi weapon. So we're going to do that. His fingers come down in here. He holds it psi like that. It comes down, and he's got his whole arm up. You see that armband. You can see I'm just kind of rough sketching that in there because I am limited time. If I had more time, I'd figure out better ways to improve that. And there we go. So now I'm all out of time, but now I want to do the color. So not bad at all. Just outside of the color, I was a little disappointed. My original intention was to try to get the whole bodies in there because I was like, yeah, I remember that the bodies aren't that difficult, but doing them stylized in the way that I'm doing these, actually kind of is. I don't know the difference between the body types in basically these three. Like the cartoony version, yeah, I've drawn the cartoony version a bunch of times growing up, and like I said, it was one of the first things that I drew, and I was like, you know what, I actually have some talent. I can actually do this. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to do this. Mikey, there we go. Now we can just fill in his eyes real quick. Yeah, so not bad. I'm actually pretty happy with this pull. I should have done it in ink. I should have done it a couple different ways, but you know what? It works, and it looks nice. It looks fun, and it accomplishes what I was set out to, which is completing the 4 Ninja Turtles in 5 minutes. You know, how many times I've almost said 5 Ninja Turtles in 5 minutes. It doesn't make any sense. It's my series is the 5 minutes. The Ninja Turtles, there's only 4 of them. I think there might have been 5, right? Was there a female Ninja Turtle, or was there a female casted Ninja Turtle or something? I don't know. So there we go. These all look pretty good. Mikey's nunchucks are let's not talk about those. But yeah. We'll call this a drawing. Thank you for tuning in and enjoying. Hopefully you enjoyed my video. If you didn't enjoy my video, I hope you turned it off at the time and you didn't enjoy it, so I wasn't bothering you very much. But I appreciate you watching this video, and if you think of any other cartoon characters you think I might be able to tackle, let me know, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves.